sticking to the plan. You should eat something. Does that hurt? Whoa. Whoa, whoa. You need to do something with makeup. Makes me feel bad to look at that.
That makes me feel bad, too.
Come here, love you.
Breakfast?
Gotta run.
Let's get the other van. We'll fix my car. Let's go. Hang in there. Hang in there. Come on.
Most people don't know what an alderman does, including a fair number of aldermen. Comes from the old English meaning older man. When I was a younger man, Facebook back then, a face was something you tried never to forget. And a book, well, a book was something you read to your son. My son Jack. Stand up, Jack. Stand up, my son. The best candidate for alderman of the 18th Ward. He's your man, believe me.
What up, buddy? You can't speak. Yo, can I get a piece of that? I'm trying to get a loan, player. I got good credit. What's up? Whatever.
Mr. Mulligan.
Mr. Manning. Hey, Siobhan.
This is my brother.
Chateau. Love you, too. When I was a kid, I used to help out with my dad's campaign. It looked a lot like this.
Except a little wider, I imagine.
Yeah. Mind?
Please do.
My father always thought it was a good idea to keep the lines of communication open with his opponent. Keep things honest, dignified.
Well, maybe he could be more honest and open about whatever deal he made with the city council to call this special election instead of waiting until February, like the law says.
He had to step down. And he had a heart attack. Who does waiting serve?
Everyone who's not named Mulligan.
First time I've run for office, I'm already ahead of you by 12 points in the polls.
The Mulligans have run the 18th Ward for 60 years. My grandfather, my father. These days, it's all about name recognition.
And you want to go against me?
You don't inherit a ward, Jack. You run for it.
You have much experience in government?
I live here.
So do I.
No. You, own a house 1 block into the ward? A house people might actually want to live in.
It's a smart idea. Running headquarters from a church. I mean, it's illegal. There's that whole church and state thing.
More illegal than nepotism?
Well, nepotism isn't illegal. It's actually celebrated this in Chicago.
Well, your daddy can put you on some commission where people don't have no say, let you be a big boy, play with a few trains, but...
Standing the Green Line is the best thing for the people of the 18th Ward. Brings them closer to jobs, closer to culture.
Those people don't seem to be the ones getting rich, though, Jack.
What about you, Jamal? What have you been doing to improve the lives of the people of Chicago? I bet your reputation's a real problem for your communications team.
Maybe you the one that need the communications team.
I've never been arrested. Let's see if you can say that a few months from now.
Well, if you pull out now, you can save yourself some money, ton of embarrassment.
Come on, Jack. I don't pull out when it feels this good. Right?
All right. Don't forget to vote on August 8th.
Hey, absolutely. Hey. The election is on the 7th, Jack.
Oh, I know.
Why you want to go into politics anyway, man? Passing bills and whatever they do.
Alderman in this war makes $104,000 a year.
Yeah, we make more than that in a week.
But then you add in the juice, right? He gives his friend a contract for a new building, gets a kickback. Gives his brother a contract for construction. Hell, he give his mama a contract for construction. And that man owns a piece of everything. And the only people coming after him, they got cameras and microphones. People coming after us with guns. I'm 37 years old, Jatam. I don't want this life no more. I want his life.
Harry Rawlings is dead.
What I gotta do with us? Hey, what?
He took our money with him.
Medical examiner say you can still ID him?
Take off the teeth, maybe?
Well, he said he should burn in hell. But hey, Chicago will do.
well in the old to make good ends speaks foolishly, not merely because of the desirability of life, but because the same exercise at once teaches us to live well and to die well. Much worse is he who says that it were good not to be born, but once one is born, to pass with all speed through the gates of Hades.
He was so beautiful, wasn't he? His eyes, I got away with so much because of those eyes. I know. Because they didn't let me see the body. I couldn't say goodbye properly, Ma. I want to see it.
I promise you will let see it. You don't want to see his body. What's left of it?
¿Quieres algo de comer? ¿Algo de beber?
No quiero nada de ti. Tú eres la razón por la que yo estoy aquí. Y Carlos ya no está con nosotros.
Él se metió en esa vida por su cuenta.
Lo hizo por ti. Antes de que te conociera, él iba a ir a la universidad. Tiene su sangre en las manos.
You have no idea, do you? Or did you choose not to know? Your husband stole $2 million from me. This is about my life. This is about my life. And because it's about my life, it now becomes about yours.
Something bad. Mr. Mulligan, your family's been involved in Harry's life for many years. I need help.
I don't see what I can do.
Our husbands aren't coming back. We're on our own. husband left me the plans for his next job. All I need is a crew to pull it off.
Why should we trust you anyway?
Because I'm the only one standing between you and a bullet in your head.
It's what I've learned from men like your late husband and my father, is that you reap what you sow.
Let's hope so. This is for guns.
Guns? From where?
Figure it out.
If this whole thing goes wrong, I want my kids to know that I didn't just sit there and take it. I did something.
Now, the best thing we have going for us is being who we are.
Why?
Because no one thinks we have the balls to pull this off.